This is the book of Psalm, chapter 66, verse 5. Come and see the works of the Most High Power, Yahweh. He is terrible in his doing toward the children of men. Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of great millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Psalm, chapter 66, verse 5, I just want to describe an attribute, all right, that the Most High Power Yahweh has, all right? He is terrible, okay? And that's why he needs to be feared and reverenced daily. He is extremely terrible. Now, the reason why I'm saying that, and that's the reason why I brought out Psalm chapter 66, verse 5, is that last night I watched a true crime movie, all right? The movie was called Lost Girls, all right? And what caught my attention was the movie came out in 2020, and they basically stated that this was an unsolved murder mystery of missing harlots, missing prostitutes, all right, that their bodies were ending up in Gilgo Beach, all right, but they were missing for many years, and their bodies were eventually found in Gilgo Beach, which is the city of Babylon, New York, which is located in Suffolk County, Long Island, Suffolk County, all right. And so I watched this movie, and I was like, man, all right, the Lord is terrible because, all right, this was an unsolved murder mystery for many years, all right? It's only this year that they finally found someone, all right, who they're accusing, okay? Which when you go into the whole trial, well, the trial hasn't started yet, but when you go into the whole, what he's being accused of and what the police are saying, all right, more than likely, this is the individual, okay? He had the money, all right? He had the status to be able to blend in with society and not be suspected, all right? He was the CEO of a major architect firm in New York, in Manhattan, okay? But behind the scenes, he was, all right, a killing instrument, a death angel, all right? That's why the cops called him a demon that walks amongst us, you know? But the point is, man, this is to show you how terrible the Lord is, all right? Because when you watch that movie, if you want to watch it, it's on Netflix called Lost Girls. There wouldn't even been an investigation unless one of the mothers of the missing girls wasn't up in uproar, yelling at the police, saying, hey, why aren't you investigating, okay, my daughter's disappearance, all right? She called 911. It took you an hour to get out there to where she was located at, all right? And so that led to the police finally getting off their ass to search for the daughter, in which they stumbled against these bodies in Gilgo Beach because they didn't even find the daughter. The daughter wasn't among those bodies, all right? She was somewhere else, okay, in another location. But it goes to show you how terrible the Lord is. And the Lord used this guy, this Edomite right here, Rex Humerman, all right, to be a killing instrument, man, okay? In fact, when you go into his name, all right, Humerman means hired labor, okay, or hired man. And when you go into Rex, it means king or ruler. So he was hired by the king, the ruler. And who's the ruler of all people? The Lord, okay? The Most High Power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right. So again, Psalm chapter 65, verse 5, come and see the works of the Most High Power Yahweh. He is terrible in his doing toward the children of men. Right, and this is terrible, man. All right. They found bodies in Babylon, New York, which is very fitting. All right, because these women that were put to death were prostitutes. They were harlots. They were whores. And they found bodies. They found these bodies. All right. And some of them they could saying that this body was here since the 90s, okay? Certain bodies, all right? In fact, if you go to this, all right, here it is, Babylon, New York. Here are all the bodies that they found, okay, of women, prostitutes, okay, in Babylon, New York. And isn't America known as Babylon the Great? The whore that sitteth upon many waters, which the Lord has set up to destroy with fire? Very fitting, man. This is all spiritual. Okay, very spiritual that all these bodies are in Babylon, New York, and these are women that are whores, harlots, prostitutes. Think about it. All right. But again, the Lord is terrible. All right, and is doing toward the children of men. Okay. Now, when you go to the terrible, the word terrible, it's yara, and it means be afraid. Dreadful, to be fearful, right? That's why the Lord needs to be feared, okay, daily, and be reverenced daily, man, okay? Because he's the one that executes judgment. In fact, we'll get a milk scripture, all right? See, when you understand how the Lord operates, you will fear him, and you won't, okay, play games. And you got a lot of our people that are playing games with this Bible, playing games with the Lord, all right? And you shouldn't, because the Lord's always about that action. When I say action, it's about judgment. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill, right? He kills. So he set it up, all right, to have this character, Rex Humerman, a death angel, kill all these prostitutes that throw their bodies in Gilgo Beach, Babylon, New York, okay? See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me, right? No power can match the power, okay, of Yahweh Bashem El Shaddai, the creator of heaven and earth. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. Right. Those harlots, okay, they weren't able to deliver themselves from judgment. And then the Lord, this guy, Rex Human, he's been killing because they kept still finding bodies even after. Because these bodies were there from 2009, 2010. They just caught this guy in 2023, this year. Okay? So, you know, I perceive the Lord had this individual set up as a death angel to take out, okay, people he wanted to take out. More specifically, harlots. Okay? That's why it's a for our women that are into that lifestyle, you need to get out, man. Because you could easily end up in a beach somewhere rotting. Because these bodies were rotten, okay? They were decayed. Some of them, they just found skulls and bones. There was no meat left on them. Job chapter 4, verse 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished be innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? Right, okay? And those harlots were not innocent. They got their judgment, okay? They got their judgment. All right. Or where were the righteous cut off? Right. And the Lord's not going to cut off his elect. Right. He's going to deliver them from Babylon the Great, from captivity. You got to believe. Isaiah chapter 45, verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. Right. The Lord is terrible, man. All right, had a serial killer running all throughout, okay, New York for decades. All right, again, they found bodies they found a body that goes back to the 90s, man. All right, and the police, you know, they weren't so enthusiastic of searching because, you know, what can you say? If you're a prostitute or harlot, you're not really, okay, looked as an upstanding citizen. Okay, you're not really looked as someone to show women and show children like, oh yeah, okay, this is a good role model. It's just a fact, you know, it's a fact. You're not a good role model for society, so why would the police give a fuck? All right? Now I have my own theories on why the police didn't give a damn, because maybe certain police officers were involved in this, all right? But that's just my theory. But again, the Lord is terrible, man. He creates evil, all right? Proverbs 16:4, the Lord had made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil, right? And this proves who the wicked is. Esau, Edom, man. He is the wicked, all right? This guy right here, come on, man. You know? This guy right here, the wicked, bro. Okay? Smile in your face. Again, people were like, yeah, at work he was normal. Smile in your face, you know? How are you doing? He was the head of a company, you know, treat his employees fairly, as they said. Okay, they said they didn't suspect him, all right. But then the police, when they finally investigated this guy, they found out on his search engine, all he kept doing was searching on the investigation of the Gilgo 4 murders. He was constantly searching, all right, saying, asking, you know, the Google search engine, did they find any more evidence in regarding this case? Did they, you know? The wicked. Sirach, or Ecclesiastes chapter 39, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of the destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them right. Spirits created for vengeance, all right? This was a death angel. Rex Heuermann, death angel, okay? The Lord is terrible. He needs to be feared daily, okay? And last one, okay? Because this is how the Lord is coming back to judge the whole planet, all right? More specifically, in this chapter, this is talking about Babylon the Great. All right, Isaiah chapter 13, verse 11, I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Right, okay? So, hey, the Lord is to greatly be praised and feared, because he's terrible, and he's going to punish the world, especially Babylon the Great, America. All right, and it's not a coincidence that a whole bunch of harlots were found dead in Babylon, New York. What is the Lord saying? I'm going to destroy America, because America is the great whore. All right? It's very interesting. It's very spiritual about that. Whores' bodies found in Babylon the Great. So with that, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Mokakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep the door, keep the faith, keep pushing, keep fighting, keep studying. Pray without ceasing. Pray for each other. Pray for the apostle elders. As you can see, we're almost out here. All right? The Lord is turning up. Okay? He's showing his his power daily. For the few sisters that are watching, keep studying. And when you pray to cover, we're almost out of here. Shalom. And you're ready.